They were accused of concocting a fictitious story. Now, more than a year and a half after Queensland's devastating floods, 3 Wivenhoe Dam engineers have been cleared. The men were investigated for possible criminal charges, but the Crime and Misconduct Commission found they had no case to answer. Francine Norton reports.
John Tiboldi, Rob Eyre and Terry Malone were marked men, going through a year-long inquiry and a 5-month CMC investigation. Now they'd been exonerated.
CMC has announced that it is taking no further action against the engineers.
The trio was referred to the CMC by the Flood Commission, which found they'd breached their dam operations manual in January 2011. It accused them of giving misleading accounts of their water release strategies during the height of the flood emergency. The CMC found no evidence of misconduct. Instead, the reason for the confusion was the dam manual itself, because of its ambiguities and contradictory terms.
From that, it becomes impossible to say beyond reasonable doubt that the engineers told deliberate untruths.
In a statement, the engineers have thanked their families, friends, colleagues and members of the public for their support and encouragement over the past 18 months. A lot has changed since the CMC began its probe. The dam manual is being rewritten and there's been a change of government.
I personally always felt for those engineers. I thought they were made scapegoats by the previous government.
Some flood victims have labelled it a whitewash.
It was very predictable what the outcome was going to be. I think they should have had a public inquiry into this issue, but this is all dead and gone now. We need to move forward and look to the future.
A year and a half on, many are still in a desperate situation, both financially and emotionally.
They are absolutely shattered. Some can't move back to their houses for psychological reasons. They're just so fearful.
While it's a relief to the engineers, the finding will have no bearing on the lawyers circling the government with potential multi-million-dollar class actions. Thousands of residents and business owners have already signed up. Their case centres on the lead-up to the flood.
And the case is very simply put. They retained too much water for too long, panicked and let too much go at once.
Maurice Blackburn says a decision on its lawsuit is 6 weeks away. Francine Norton, ABC News, Brisbane.